Hi, we're here with Brian from MasterCard, and I wanted to talk to you about those APIs you guys are offering. You're mining the data you have from credit cards to tell people all sorts of interesting things.
So what we have is 3 different types of services. We have payment services, so accepting payments, peer-to-peer transfers. We have fraud and security services to prevent unnecessary risk for merchants or banks or even consumers. And then we have data services where we're taking aggregated anonymous transaction data and we're providing useful insights on merchants, on the locations of ATMs and other things.
Yeah, so you guys can tell if a restaurant's open, right?
One of the things we have is called Places on Developer Zone. And that service allows individuals to see what restaurants, for example, may be most popular in a given area of people who live in that area based on anonymous aggregated transaction spend. So, you're traveling to the middle of nowhere or to a new location. Instead of going to those tourist restaurants or tourist traps, you may want to go to somewhere that the locals actually enjoy going to. Those sort of insights are things we can provide.
Yeah, and with your payment API, the real big thing there is that it's international, right?
So we have a program called Simplify Commerce, which allows anyone to start accepting payments in any sort of digital environment. So we've seen people use it, of course, on websites, on apps, but also on very unusual things like watches nowadays, even refrigerators, dishwashers, all sorts of digitally connected things. And right now that's a US and European-based service, hopefully expanding globally soon. Keep an eye on developer.mastercard.com.
Excellent. What do you think of the show? What kind of questions are people asking you about MasterCard and its APIs?
Great participants overall. One of the things we get is people wondering why MasterCard is here at all. And so we're very excited to tell them that MasterCard isn't a bank. MasterCard isn't a credit card company. We're actually a technology company. And one of the things we're able to do now is provide these really cool APIs to both our large existing partners and customers, but also to small independent developers, startups, or mid-sized companies in general. And so just explaining why we're here, being part of the community, and making sure people see the different services we have.
Well, you guys just issued a development manifesto, although it's not called a manifesto anymore. But you issued basically a pact with developers. You want to tell us about that?
Absolutely. So we released our developer declaration, and really it is our promise to developers. So while we may not be perfect right now, we are constantly committed to improving our program and our platform and our services, and that's something we're going to continue to do moving forward. And so as you visit the website developer.mastercard.com, you're going to see new services that are useful for developers. You're going to see a platform that is easy to use and provides great information to developers on it. And you're going to see a community around our products and our platform that are going to support each other, that are going to participate in things like hackathons. We have our Masters of Code hackathon, which has been great. And so that's really our commitment. Work with and for developers.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Brian.